Here to announce our next big move, biggest move we've ever made for Revival Today. Behind me is a building that will look nothing like it looks right now when we finish. We're on just under 5 acres of property that we've just finished purchasing, which is going to give us the ability to have a state-of-the-art studio. And in that studio, something I've wanted to have for a long time, which is a live studio audience. It's going to be a 500-seat building when we finish with it that'll give us the ability to touch the world with our broadcasts. This facility is going to give me the ability to do what I've really missed, which is having you in the audience to minister to personally. Obviously, you can't beat the reach of digital media. We touch the whole world every day, but we have the ability now with this to lay hands on people, pray for people that are sick, a place where you can bring people that are drug addicted, demonized, and really give them the ministry that you can't get on YouTube and Facebook. I can't wait. And then beyond that, we're going to announce the launch of Revival Today Church. We're going to hold Holy Ghost church services every Sunday morning. I'll be there most Sunday mornings. This isn't going to be like some little side project. We're going to give you and your family a place you can go that's a soul-winning church that values the presence of God, where you can get prayed for and ministered to, where there's not a critical race theory lecture or a mass and social distancing 10 minutes of no talking to anybody in the lobby. None of that. We're going to have a place where you're free and where you're free to experience the presence of God.
I'm incredibly excited because I know a lot of you have been asking about different meetings and events that we couldn't have during COVID, and trust me, we tried so hard. So this really frees us up to do everything that we want to do with healing meetings and women's conferences. So I am so looking forward to seeing you and having you be a part of this.
So I want to give you a twofold call to action. Number one, if your church turned in to a liberal nightmare in 2020 and you need a place to go, I would be happy to have you at our church. Number two, if you are a partner or a friend of our ministry, Revival Today, this is the biggest move by far we've ever made. By the time we finish remodeling that building, the acquiring of the property, you're looking at a couple of M's. So if you would stand with us now, I'll say thank you ahead of time. Pray and ask the Holy Ghost what He would have you to do. You've been so generous, and I thank you ahead of time for your extreme generosity. I know I speak on behalf of my wife, everybody here at Revival Today, when I say we love you very much. And now I can say I look forward to seeing you face to face here at the new home of Revival Today.
Hey.
Very good.
Good morning, everybody. My goodness, we were live quick. How's everybody doing? Naveed, good morning. Welcome to Check the Market. Today, Monday morning. Market's open in about 3.5 minutes. We got some good news on one of the stocks that we researched back in June. GSAT, G-S-A-T. Take a look at it when you can. It is up about 65%. So it's up huge from when we recommended it back in June. or told you to research it. Apparently there's some good news about it. Working together with Apple with the iPhone 13 to get low orbit satellite communications. That way the iPhone 13 will be able to be used as a satellite phone. So it's pretty interesting. GSAT, and we talked about that back in June 13th, I believe it was. June 23rd. So congratulations to everybody who held through, because you made some serious profit this morning. And that's that's the high risk one for today. Take a look at it, see if you can still invest it in and get some gravy out of that one. Good morning, Michael, Linda, Christophoris. Good morning, Cami. Patrice, good morning. Stephanie. WNBA NFT. I didn't hear about that NFT. I'll have to look it up. Maria, good morning. Michelle. Cannon, good morning. Welcome to Check the Market. Make sure you share the broadcast. Stock Market Samurai, how's it going? Good to see you. From New Brunswick. Nice. So take a look at GSAT. Take a look at Global Star. Up 67%. So, market's going to open in about a minute. I'm going to have to do some trading there. The website where senators invest is senatestockwatcher.com, I believe it is. Yes, senatestockwatcher, all one word.com. There's another one that I found out about. I got to take a look at it to make sure it's legit. So I didn't put it in my notes today, but there's another one that I found that tracks all that, and it actually does it a little bit quicker, I think, than Senate Stock Watcher. So I'm going to keep an eye on it for the next couple of days, and I'll let you guys know about that one as well. All right. And the markets are open. We got money flying everywhere. Figuratively and literally this morning. Numanize, good morning.
Very good.
It is. Yeah! All right, let's get right into it. Let's see the first article and take a look at the markets, the economy this morning. See what's going on. Sit by myself, talking to the moon. There you have it. Doge is going to the moon.
It's that simple.
How many people are invested in Doge? That's what I want to know. I own exactly 37 Doge, which means that if it goes to $1 million per Doge, I'll be making $37 million. I think that's some good logic right there. All right, let's see the first article. We went over that one. We went over that one on Friday. Yeah. China. China.
China. China. China. China. China. China. China. China. China. China. China. China. China.
China slashes kids' gaming time to just 3 hours a week.
No!
That is worse than like what my parents did if I was being punished. 3 hours a week. How are you supposed to do that when you're a kid? That's horrible. Those poor kids in China. My goodness. Let's see the article. All right, let's see the article. China will forbid. How? Forbid. China will forbid minors from gaming more than 3 hours most weeks of the year, imposing their strictest controls yet over entertainment for use in a blow to the world's largest mobile gaming arena. Gaming platforms from Tencent Holding to NetEase can henceforth only offer online gaming to minors from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Fridays. Are you serious? Weekends and public holidays. State news agency Xinhua reported, citing a notice by the National Press and Publication Administration, the new rules, which limit teen playing time to 3 hours most weeks of the year, is a major step up from a previous restriction set in 2019 of 1.5 hours per day most days. Are you... this is insane.
Oh, hell no!
I would just... if I lived in China, I would pack my backpack if I was a minor, and I would hike up to Russia. There's no way that I would be able to do this. I mean, I haven't played in a while, but when I do, it's usually like a binge of just 2 days of 10 hours straight. The escalating restrictions on Tencent's biggest business are likely to spook investors that had cautiously returned to Chinese stocks in recent days, exploring bargains after a raft of regulatory probes into areas from online commerce to data security and ride-hailing ignited $1 trillion sell-off in the past weeks. Continue. NetEase slid as much as 7% in pre-market trading in New York, while Prosus NV, Tencent's biggest shareholder, fell 1.9% in Europe. 3 hours per week is too tight. Such a policy will have a negative impact on Tencent too. Stephen Lung, an executive director at UOB Kai Hian Hong Kong Limited. I thought that regulatory measures would take a break gradually, but it's not stopping at all. It'll hurt the nascent tech rebound for sure. Tencent and other companies have said minors account for only a fraction of their businesses, especially after recent restrictions. The country's largest games company has said the revenue from minors yields less than 3% of its gross gaming receipts in China. Other key points in the new rules include all online games should be linked to a state anti-addiction system, and companies can't provide services to users without real name. Registrations regulators will ratchet up checks on how gaming firms carry out restrictions on things like playing time and in-game purchases. Regulators will work with parents, schools, and other members of the society to combat youth gaming addiction. Continue. IKEA. Production must be done in the sweatshops if they're cutting gaming back. Yeah. They're having a hard time finding people to work in the factories because they had such a huge push to get everybody into universities and to get everybody in China educated that they're finding it hard amongst the younger generations, Gen Zs and millennials. I read an article on that the other day, to find labor for factories. So they're going to have to bring in more immigrant labor into China. IKEA pilots U.S. furniture buyback and resale program as it eyes a nationwide launch. So you can now return your gently used IKEA furniture and trade it in just like an iPhone for brand new stuff. Let's take a look at the article. IKEA is piloting a furniture buyback and resale program in the United States as it aims to make the service a permanent fixture at its stores nationwide. The pilot program will be available at its store in Philadelphia, suburb of... How do you say that? Conshohocken. From Monday through... I'm pretty sure I butchered that. Through September 19th, it will eventually roll out to additional markets. Continue. IKEA has launched a repurchase programs in other countries, including the United Kingdom, as it works toward making its business more sustainable and climate positive. Loyalty customers will be able to sell their gently used IKEA furniture. I don't know how they're going to say this. Gently used IKEA furniture. Whenever I put IKEA furniture together, after it's put together, it's basically finished at that point. Because if you take it back apart, you won't be able to put it back together again. Conshohocken. Is that how you say it? Conshohocken. Okay. The items will be available for resale in the retailer's as-is section at discounted prices. Any customer can join the loyalty program for free. Fully assembled furniture will be assessed based on its condition, age, and functionality, but some categories of products like dressers will not be eligible for the program. Yeah, because they break so easily. Continue. We are passionate about making sustainable living easy and affordable for the many and want to be a part of a future that's better for both people and the planet. More retailers are responding to customer demand for more sustainable products, which are more popular with younger generations in recent months. Gap, Macy's, and JCPenney and J. Crew's Madewell brand have partnered with resale platform ThredUp to test the secondhand market. Piper Sandler's Spring 2021 Gen Z survey found that 47% of teens have purchased secondhand goods and 55% have sold secondhand. The survey also showed that teens allocate 8% of their shopping time to secondhand purchases. The semi-annual survey gathered results from more than 7,000 teenagers at an average of 16.1. While much of the demand has been for secondhand clothing, IKEA hopes this behavior can transfer into the future. Have any of you guys gone like thrift shopping? Yeah? Seriously? That's like a thing with Gen Zs, isn't it? Oh, it's sustainable. Thank you for single-handedly saving this planet. Yeah, I bought like 2 things on the railroad. It's not 20% of my closet. That's a nice shirt. You just bought it at a thrift store there? Man. That is awesome. All right, secondhand everything. IKEA furniture, clothing. Thank you, Gen Z. Good morning, Sandra. All right, next article. Americans are changing who they turn to for financial advice. Who are Americans turning to for financial advice? Is it check the market? Question mark. Let's see the article. When it comes to personal finances, Americans are changing who they're turning to for advice. About 26% of Americans say their most trusted source for financial advice this year is a financial advisor, according to a recent survey. I just want to say for the record, this show and everybody who is on this show is not a financial advisor. But if you want to turn here for your financial advice, feel free to. But nothing that we say is financial advice. The survey includes responses from over 2,300 individuals. That's a change from last year when 30% said their most trusted source for financial advice. This year, only 20% say they trusted themselves the most. That's interesting. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. And it's true. If you aren't checking the market with Patrick, are you even an American? That's a good question. I know I'm not an American, but I'm getting there, slowly but surely.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free.
Thank you. After professionals and themselves, the most common people Americans trust for financial advice are their spouse or partner and a family member. Continue. Overall, the survey finds that the value of professional advice has increased in the last year. Tim Gerend, Executive Vice President, Chief Distribution Officer at Northwestern Mutual, tells CNBC Make It, that's due in part to the pandemic. Gerend says, or Gerend, which created financial hurdles and setbacks for many people over the last year and a half. After the events of last year, many people are looking for someone they can trust during unpredictable times. Around 38% of survey respondents say they are currently working with a financial advisor, up from 29% who worked with one before the pandemic. Another 15% of respondents did not have an advisor before the pandemic, but are planning to work with one in the future. Continue. Jaron sees it as a positive thing that more people are turning to professionals for help with their finances. A good advisor will help protect you against the risk of what can go wrong and help take advantage of opportunities when things go well. Getting a hold of your finances isn't something you have to do alone. Turning to financial advisors can alleviate some form of anxiety when it comes to navigating financial priorities and planning for long-term goals. Or you can just go on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter and get all the financial advice that you need there. I can't say how great it is, but that's where I get the majority of my financial advice on Wall Street bets.
Stop it. Get some help.
Because I'm much more happier with 100% returns than I am with 7% returns. Global Star is down to 213 now. Yes, Carol said, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Grandma's financial advice. That is great financial advice. Michael, that's exactly something that my wife would say. Where do I shop the most? Target. Okay, we'll buy Target stock. Michael Cope, I've invested my entire life savings in all your high-risk suggestions in SafeMoon. SafeMoon was never one of my suggestions, though. And we are going to be talking about SafeMoon today. Yes, we are. Let's actually talk about SafeMoon right now since it was brought up. Can we see that article? SafeMoon product launch hits a snag. Everybody in the back room is mad at me now. All the girls are mad at me. Project bombarded by accusations and community deflects criticism. Let's see the article. A cryptocurrency project called SafeMoon has been trending in forums and social media in recent times as the crypto asset team promised a few new products, but the team claims the launch has seen difficulties. This weekend, a post published to the subreddit forum r/cryptocurrency claims SafeMoon has been exploited from day one and 68 million have been siphoned out of the liquidity pool. Did Dave Portnoy take all 68 million for himself? We'll never know. He probably thinks to himself, you know what, I should have just raided a couple of pizza joints instead of gotten into the SafeMoon thing. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going before we get sent a cease and desist letter from Dave Portnoy. Allegedly. This is because the project was supposed to drop 3 different products, which include an iOS and Android compatible SafeMoon wallet. However, the official SafeMoon Twitter page says the project had a few problems launching these new products. The project, okay. Thank you for bearing with us. We've experienced unforeseen technical issues launching all 3 products at the same time. The tweet has more than 12,800 likes and over 3,000 retweets. At a time of writing, SafeMoon has a very active social media army, and it matches other active social media armies from crypto coins like Doge, XRP, and Link Marines. There are a number of people that have warned the project may not be legitimate. Despite this, hardcore community members believe there's nothing to worry about, and they're telling others to be patient. Continue. At the time of writing, SafeMoon is exchanging hands for that small of dollar amount per unit, and the coin is a Binance Smart Chain token. The market is volatile at times in comparison to most coins. In addition to the troubles with the wallet launch, SafeMoon has been accused of being exploited. On August 28th, a post submitted to the Reddit forum by user That Guy accuses SafeMoon of being exploited from day one and has allegedly siphoned $68.4 million. At press time, this specific Reddit post has more than 2,000 upvotes and over 900 comments. The claims are disputed, and a great number of SafeMoon community members deny the allegations entirely. There are those who believe the person who wrote the thread and his commentary, while many from the SafeMoon community defend the project. A number of people call the accusations baseless, public information, and the forum poster's first comment has been pushed down. Continue. Yesterday, the team at Doxlocker released their audit on SafeMoon. According to Doxlocker, they are commissioned to perform on-chain analysis to find discrepancies or evidence of wrongdoing on BSC tokens. An analysis of the protocol developer and the contract owner's wallet has found that generated liquidity from the contract, 5% on tax transactions, has not been fully returned to the liquidity pool. A total of 28.96 trillion SafeMoon tokens have been sent to wallets that are not recognized by the SafeMoon team. At the market price of this report, this is 68.46 million worth of SafeMoon tokens removed from liquidity. In addition, these wallets still hold 20.22 trillion SafeMoon tokens at the time of this report. Continue. However, the Doxlocker audit has been accused of shilling another token called Hyperdeflate, and the SafeMoon community has criticized the audit a great deal. It's been posted here, our SafeMoon, like 30 times since yesterday. I would give it little merit due to the timing and the fact that people spreading it posted their tokens into the reports, and so on and so forth. So, is SafeMoon a good investment? Is it a scam? No! I guess we'll find out. Maybe Becca and Stephanie in the back room will still be making millions off of SafeMoon. They agree. All right, next. SEC steps up research into brokers' gamification of trades, Chair Gary Gensler says. Gary Gensler at it again. Continue.
Hi there, non-binary dad.
The Securities and Exchange Commission said Friday it's stepping up its inquiry into so-called gamification and behavioral prompts used by online brokerages and investment advisors to prod people to trade more stocks and other securities. Continue. Wall Street's top regulator said investors can be misled by rosy projections of profit by technologies that in reality understate the risk of a particular investment or the odds of eye-popping returns. While new technologies can bring us greater access and product choice, they also raise questions as to whether we investors are appropriately protected when we trade and get financial advice. In many cases, these features may encourage investors to trade more often, invest in different products, or change their investment strategy. The SEC often solicits public commentary before drafting new rules and regulations for Wall Street, meaning that Friday's announcement, though procedural, could pose a headache for the industry's leaders. So, Gary Gensler is happy with 7% a year returns, and he doesn't like it that people are making money because it's risky when you make money. Continue. Shares of Robinhood Markets, operator of a popular trading platform that has come under scrutiny for its customer trading prompts, fell as much as 1% to the lows of the day after the SEC report. The commission said that online investment firms and brokers will often use predictive analysis tools that are designed to show customers what they would earn under optimal but not necessarily likely outcomes. So possibly, I don't know, maybe Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley paid a visit to Gary Gensler and said that, we need to do something about this Robinhood. While brokers may disclose that their predictive models are not guarantees of future returns. Gensler said he wants to gather investors' thoughts on game-like features in financial platforms, behavioral prompts to trade more often, and other digital elements or features designed to engage with retail investors on digital platforms. That's what's so fun about it, though. As part of the announcement, the SEC said it will collect public input for 30 days after the request, and comment submission forms are made available online. Gensler said he's particularly interested in hearing from the public on 2 key questions. He used to work for both Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs. I'm not surprised. I think what we need to do is we just need to go back to where we have to call our broker, place an order, and then if we want to sell, we'll call our broker, and we'll just do it a good old-fashioned way. Stock certificates. We'll just take the internet out of all the trading stuff. That's what it sounds like Gary Gensler wants. Thank you. He definitely worked for Goldman Sachs. I've never looked at it. I'm going to look it up. Business career. Goldman Sachs, yes. So he worked for Goldman Sachs in 1979. And then he went to become the Assistant Secretary for the Treasury under Bill Clinton. Then worked at the Treasury Department. So yeah, there you have it. He worked for Goldman Sachs. Probably still owns some stock. And he doesn't like it that Robinhood is becoming the new Goldman Sachs. Next. There you have it. The banks are not happy with crypto. I wonder if that's photoshopped or because if that's real, then, maybe, just maybe, there's some truth to what Harry and Meghan have been saying. She does not look too happy. Oh my goodness. Continue, Bethany. Next. Economists foresee only modest damage to U.S. economy from Ida, the hurricane that has unleashed its force on Louisiana and Mississippi. Economists say overall U.S. economy won't suffer so long as damage estimates don't rise sharply, refinery shutdowns not prolonged. Sandra says that was Photoshop for sure. Continue. Hurricane Ida is sure to take a toll on the energy, chemical, and shipping industries. It already took a toll on, I don't know how it already took a toll on gas prices in Washington, Pennsylvania, where now premium is at $4.10 for a gallon. Over $4. Crazy. But the impact on the overall U.S. economy should be modest so long as damage estimates don't rise sharply and refinery shutdowns are not prolonged. Mark Zandi, chief economist at Moody's Analytics, said the disruptions caused by Ida will likely lead him to downgrade his forecast for annual U.S. economic growth in the current July-September quarter by a few tenths of a percentage point. But that economic loss could be reversed in the final quarter of the year as a result of the rebuilding from the hurricane's damage that will likely follow. Home Depot and Lowe's. Continue. Sandy said he expects the nation's gross domestic product, its total output of goods and services, to grow at 6.5% in the second half of this year, matching the average growth for the first 6 months. Still, beside the impact of Ida, Zandy noted that highly contagious Delta variant of the coronavirus poses risks to the economic outlook depending on how much it leads Americans to slow their spending on travel, restaurant meals, or other forms of spending. Well, it depends on how much CNN hypes it up. The key channel for Ida to impact the broader economy is through the energy prices. We'll have to see how much damage occurred to the production in the Gulf and how long that production will stay offline. A brief spike in gasoline prices could result. We've already seen that, even though there's no hurricane in Washington, Pennsylvania. But he suggested that the increase in pump prices might last only for a few weeks. Continue. The worst case scenario is IDA might add 10 cents to 20 cents to the price of a gallon of gas through September. That would be consistent with what happened in the past when we've had bad storms blow through Louisiana. So not too bad. Next article. Direct listings have paid off for investors so far. Forrest C says buy APL and GSX now or cry later. APL and GSX, is that another safe moon? Because if so, I'm in. To the moon for sure. Or are those stocks? Let me take a look here. APX. APL. And GSX. Some cryptocurrencies here. So direct listings have paid off for investors so far. Let's see the article. Warby Parker plans to go public through a direct listing instead of the traditional initial public offering process. It reflects the fact that the group has chosen to do direct listings as a really high quality group of companies. In a direct listing, a company simply starts trading on an exchange on a set day. There's a reference price for where trading could start, but no shares are sold in advance at that price. Existing shareholders can sell their shares, but company don't raise any cash by going public. In general, companies that choose this route tend to be in solid financial shape because they don't need to raise capital through traditional IPO. I'll have to look into that APL. Let me take a note on that here real quick. And the GSX is also a crypto? I haven't seen that one. And if so, where is it traded at? Because I don't see it on Qcoin. And they have almost all of them. Mr. Ritter compared the performance of 8 of 10 companies that have used direct listings, including cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase, data mining company Palantir, nice, and Spotify Technology, to the performance of the S&P 500 and the Renaissance Capital IPO ETF as a benchmark for IPOs overall. Direct listings have an average rise of 64.4% from their opening trading prices to Friday's close, except for Coinbase. While the S&P had a 26.8 return and the Renaissance Index rose 31.1. So Warby Parker might be a good one to look into. Since they are they're doing a direct listing. And I've talked to a bunch of people about Warby Parker and they all seem to think it's a good company. I'm gonna look more into it and see where it goes. Next. What is a growth versus value stock debate reveals about the bull market's future? You know what, let's save that one for tomorrow. Put up the one that goes over all the stocks that have been up today. It's like what to look for in the market or something like that. Do you have that one? Where's GSAT at? Down a little bit, 213, looks like it's dropping. Today's volume's over 128 million. Man. Do you have that article? Did I send it? I might have not sent it. It's the stocks making the biggest move in the pre-market. It has some stocks in it that I want to take a look at. Do you have that one? There we go. Affirm, Moderna, Global Star. Affirm we've talked about before too, and they're doing well. Let me see where they're at right now. You can pull up the article. Continue. Oh, wow. A firm rocketed 41.2% in pre-market trading after the digital payment specialist announced a partnership with Amazon that will allow Amazon customers to pay overtime for purchases of $50 or more. This is huge. The company's still up over 38%. So that's one that we've looked at before. That was right at the beginning. That must have been like the beginning of June when we talked about that one. Should have taken my own advice and got in. Moderna fell 2.7% in the pre-market after 1 million more COVID-19 vaccine doses were pulled from circulation in Japan on contamination concerns. Initial withdrawal, blah, 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 blah. Global Star. GSAT, the satellite services provider, soared 41.3% higher in pre-market, following a report an Apple insider that the iPhone 13 will have the ability to utilize satellite communications. That would be pretty cool if they could do that. Because right now you have to carry, a satellite phone and a regular phone. I know that my dad, back when we lived back in Africa, he would do that, have a regular phone with him, and he'd have his satellite phone just in case there were, any issues when he was out in the bush, he could still get communications. So if you can all do that with one, that would be good. So I think that would be probably the feature for the iPhone 13 that, since the iPhone came out, I didn't, none of the features were like, that's great. But for this, I really like. Continue. Li Auto reported a smaller than expected loss in revenue that exceeded analysts' forecasts for its latest quarter. China-based electric vehicle maker also said it delivered 17,000 vehicles. Hill-Rom is in advanced talks to acquire healthcare products maker Baxter, according to people familiar with the matter. And then Weber, the grill maker, which went public earlier this month, is up 3.8% in pre-market trading after Goldman Sachs initiated coverage with a buy rating, and JP Morgan Securities rated the stock overweight. The firm cited Weber's leading position in the global market as well as pricing power. Weber, we might have to put that on our list. I'm going to take a look at that one. Continue. Levi Strauss, the apparel maker's shares rose 1% in pre-market after Wells Fargo initiated coverage with overweight rating. Overweight is good when it comes to stock. When it comes to other things, overweight's not good. Catalent, contract drug maker, struck a deal to buy nutritional supplement maker Bettera from private equity firm Highlander. Generac, that one's been on our list too. Generac remains on watch after rising for the past 8 sessions in a row, with the maker of backup generators benefiting from a demand increases stemming from weather-related disruptions. The stock has jumped 12.1%. I might sell that one. Yeah, I'll probably sell out of that one soon. Continue. The CEO of Bang Energy looks exactly how you'd expect. So this is the CEO. No joke, this is the CEO of Bang Energy. And he looks like he's getting high on his own supply. Oh man, too much. Look at that. He's even holding one in that one. My man. I wonder how many of those he drinks in a day. 4. How bad are those? I've never had one. They're good. 300 milligrams of caffeine in one. So yeah, there you go. I saw that on Instagram and I just had to share it with everybody. Continue. Doug says he doesn't like Bang Energy. Continue. Epic NFT Heroes formula. NFT collectibles gaming metaverse, a play-to-earn model, and yield farming. So this is all NFT gaming here, which is probably 300 milligrams of caffeine. How much is in a coffee? Not even 120? 90 to 120. Man, that is a lot of caffeine. No wonder he looks like that. He's probably consistently dehydrated. After a long day in the office, he just goes home and injects himself with saline fluid. All right, let's see the article. With the trading volume and number of NFT projects always on the increase, it's getting harder and harder to compete for users and bring innovative products to the market. One project is about to shake the NFT gaming and collectibles industry, setting the bar high for all market players. Sidus, the city of NFT heroes, takes NFT to the next level by combining an NFT avatar collection, a gaming metaverse, and NFT yield farming into one product, and backing it with the philosophy that's close to everyone's crypto enthusiast hearts. A single NFT avatar costing 0.055 Ethereum will open the user up to a world of 7,500 characters from 12 blockchain planets. The characters will have all inherited the strongest traits associated with the top 100 crypto projects and companies. Welcome to a world of unique features and unlimited opportunities. Continue. NFT Heroes appeals to the market's desire to invest in NFT projects that won't turn to dust in a couple months. Projects that are backed by real value and liquidity. Take a quick tour around the new ecosystem and discover what new goodies the team has to offer. There's no single term, so they have NFT collectibles. Continue. Continue. Gaming metaverse. Let me see that. The next step on the path of the project's development is the launch of the gaming functionality. Each NFT hero can be transformed into a gaming character belonging to the Sidus metaverse. Okay, so you can game. Continue. And then the third layer, NFT yield farming. Let me take a look at that. Every NFT hero is an NFT token and a high-resolution avatar that holders can use for its intended purpose. It can also be used to fund further adventures in the Sidus city. The platform offers 3 tiers of galaxy staking: original, rare, and legendary. By staking NFTs, NFT heroes can farm NFTs tokens. That way, without any additional investment, players can upgrade their ammunition and have better chance of winning their battle in the next battle in the arena. The difference between the 3 tiers is the amount of rewards the player receives. One big bonus of the Galaxy staking feature is that the NFTs token has much greater utility than regular in-game coin. NFTs is the native token of the NFT marketplace NFT Stars, the developers behind Sidus, the city of NFT heroes. So you'll be able to use what the money that you make, from what I'm reading, you'll be able to use the money you make in this game to buy digital art. Pretty cool. All right, let's go over the stocks to research. So the high was basically just a review. GSAT, although GSAT might still be a good company to invest in. If that is true, that they are providing the low orbit satellites for Apple, the company is going to be worth more than just $2 a share. Right now the market cap is at 3.98 billion. I'm going to look more into this company, but it's still up 52% on the day. So GSAT is the high for today. GSAT, Global Star. Take a look at that company. If you missed out on the gains, it'll probably come down a little bit more, and then it might go back up once that is confirmed that that Apple will use them. And then the medium for today, I found this company called Beyond Air, X-Air. A clinical stage medical device and biopharmaceutical company, X-Air, medium. The company is developing a nitric oxide generator and delivery system through its LungFit platform that is capable of generating nitric oxide from ambient air. They will use this for treatment of viral lung infections in adults and various other lung infections. The company has made a lot of sales, doesn't have a lot of revenue coming in since it's still in the clinical stage, but it has a good amount of insider buying recently, and the overall sentiment for the stock is very bullish. I might wait a little longer and see if there's a better entry point. I think it's trading around $11 a share. But this stock, XAir, is definitely worth a little bit more research. And I got that on my watch list. It's trading at $11.09 right now. So those are the two for today. XAir, Beyond Air Inc., and Global Star, GSAT, which could still have some juice left if it's confirmed that Apple will use them for the low orbit satellites for communication with the iPhone 13, which is a great feature if they do that. And then I got I'm looking at a website right now, I said that in the beginning, that tracks a whole bunch of different metrics. The House of Representatives, the Senate, a whole bunch of different metrics. I'm going to look into that one a little bit more, make sure it's legit, and I'll let you guys know about that one, because that might be a good way to get some political insider, well, I probably shouldn't say that, political trading done, like the insiders do. Let's put it like that. And if you haven't invested in the kingdom of God, then what are you waiting for? It is the best investment that you can make. In my personal life, it has given me the greatest returns that I've ever seen. And you can do so today by investing here into Revival Today, by doing #donate on Facebook, or text RT to 50155. You can also do $RT Give on Cash App, Venmo at RT Give, revivaltoday.com/PayPal if you'd like to give via PayPal. You can give by cryptocurrency. We accept all kinds of different cryptocurrencies. And if there's one that you have that you'd like to donate that we don't have on that list, you can give us a call at 412-446-2332, and we'll just do it manually. You can also send a check to P.O. Box 7, Prosperity, Pennsylvania 15329. And then don't forget to claim your offer, which, let's see, what are we going to do today? I'm going to give away that book again, How to Make Money in the Stock Market by William J. O'Neill. Do we have the graphic? How to Make Money in Stocks, William J. O'Neill. We'll do that today. So if you haven't got this is a great book on value investing. It'll give you fundamentals of the stock market. It's a great starter book for investing. You will note there are some terms in it that you'll have to look up. You know, I had to do the same thing on Investopedia or whatever else you use as a finance dictionary. But yeah, there you go. How to Make Money in Stocks. William J. O'Neill will get that out to you. But make sure you claim your offer. revivaltoday.com/claim your offer. How to Make Money in Stocks. Awesome. Let's take one more look here. Global Star is up, still up 47%. Let's take a look at the overall market, see what it is doing. The Dow is down about 58 points, S&P's up about 13, and the NASDAQ is up about 90 points. So not too bad after all the record highs that we've seen. Awesome. Well, guys, thanks for hanging out. And appreciate you guys watching Check the Market. Make sure you tune back in tomorrow, 9:20 a.m. And I will see you all